All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Living on the Ridge with the Common and the Shepherd.
Yes.
Sometimes it's opera, sometimes it's animal calls, sometimes they're all a cry for help, ladies and gentlemen. No matter how he comes out, it's a beautiful facade that he puts on.
Yes. Beautiful people, that's for sure.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Already he started.
I can't help myself.
No, that took less than a minute.
I can't help myself.
We're good at it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nature Boy Ric Flair is in the building.
So this is Living on the Ridge. Those of you driving on 27, messing with your dial and everything, this is live
Live and in charge.
with the Shaman and the Shepherd.
That's right, man.
The dudes of the Doom.
Yes.
We have a really special guest today. I'm very excited that he said yes. He reached out after being MIA for a little while. I wasn't worried.
It was a little while. I had some issues I had to take care of, and got them taken care of. Got back here to beloved Avon Park and having a ball right now.
Great, you had a list and you checked these things off your list and you had a sense of accomplishment.
I've done a bucket list, and it was really more of not something I was happy with. It was a death of a dear buddy of mine, but I went back to Indiana, took care of that, rode his Harley, and broke it in and had a great time.
Wow.
Let me tell you, I mean, I'm blessed that he knew what was happening, and I got to spend some great time with him before he passed on.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you do not recognize that voice, the state of Ailstock, the founder of 18 East, a legendary restaurateur in the Highlands area. Welcome to Living on the Ridge.
Thank you, my brothers, both of you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So I'd like to talk about your experiences coming here. How did you get here? How did you be a restaurateur? Being at the vanguard of a redevelopment of a downtown.
Let me tell you, that place is hopping and popping these days.
Yes.
Downtown Avon Park is just exploding. I don't know where it came from, how it happened. I got there at a time when it had been passed, and I just fell in love with the building that I got, the people that I was with and that worked with. Charles Devlin sold me a beautiful, beautiful beat up old building, and Terry Heston and David Wack and John Sedlock rebuilt me into a wonderful place to entertain folks. It was just fabulous.
They wanted you here. They specifically, that's the story I hear, that they wanted a nice restaurant downtown and everybody just came together.
I stopped by on my Harley and asked them about the building, and they said, "What do you want to do with it?" I said, "Well, I'm kind of like put a restaurant." I said, "Okay, then let's go talk." And we went to Charles's place over at DevTech, and man, we worked and worked for just a matter of 15 minutes, and we were squared away. I mean, that poor boy, he wanted it. He's doing so well at his business at DevTech. He just didn't have time to do the restaurant that he and his brother had kind of thought about doing. His brother's doing great at Avanti, and Charles doing great at DevTech, and they just didn't have time or room to do it. I put my foot in the door and wouldn't let them close it. So back in the day,
what year was this?
Let's see, 14 years ago.
Wow.
15 years ago.
2011.
2011. 11/1/11 is when we opened. I bought it in April, and we opened 11/11. So yeah, 11/1/11. Yeah. So yeah, it was great.
11/11/11.
11/1/11. There were too many weddings and stuff going on 11/11/11. So we did 11/1/11. Yeah, sure did.
Yeah, that was a symmetrical day.
Oh, it was fabulous. Fabulous.
Numerology.
We got lucky and we called to the governor's office. We had a little bit of time trying to get it open, and we called, and I called the governor's office, and I talked to his secretary, And she said, "Let me call you back in in a little while." She said a little while. And 15 minutes later, she called back, said, "Look, open up the doors and scream out the window and sell hot dogs for $1 if you want to, but you're welcome to open." So 11/11 at 4 o'clock, we opened up.
Wow.
Great story. It's a great story. Julian De Leon was the city manager back then.
Yeah.
And there were some controversies about this, that, and the other thing. But I'm telling you, that man was a god to me. He wanted Avon Park to grow. And we started something, and I think it's doing a great job now.
Tell us about the challenges in being so early in the redevelopment, and when you arrived, things are not thriving at this stage.
Right.
When you arrived, it was pretty bleak, wasn't it?
It was bad. It was bad. And the thing is, I had different folks that came to me. The town was hungry. They were then and now. Absolutely, you're right. But they wanted a restaurant. They wanted anything to happen. Avon Park's just a fabulous community of folks. The rich, the poor, the middle class. I mean, it's just fabulous. They want things to happen. Before me, I understand, and I've got pictures. Charles took me through the history. Terry Heston took me through the history. And there was so much going on at one time, and it just went away. I don't know what happened. The Brickell building and all that used to be full, touched in drugs and things like that, and different things were going on back in before our time. Even you guys are younger than me, but yeah, even before my time. But, yeah, don't shake your head, brother.
His head, man. Non-verbal communication over there, man.
I love it. But yeah, things were happening back in the day in Avon Park. And I don't know what happened to make it go away, but I think it's on the upswing and having a great time right now. So many new businesses. I mean, there seems to be a little turmoil if you pay attention to Facebook, and everything on Facebook is real. I'm sure of it. But there's a little turmoil in town, but people don't care. They'll step over, they're not stepping over dollars to pick up quarters. They're reaching out, and there's places to go, and it's relatively inexpensive for new businesses to get started. And this is a fabulous time and place for people to come to Avon Park.
And it's the early bird special that you talked about, where people who are early to this area, they can take advantage of some real deals.
Absolutely.
And we have momentum. Mm-hmm. And momentum is so much in a business, in a personal life, in a community, and a sports team.
Yeah.
Did the Bucks have momentum today?
Yes, they did win.
They did.
Ooh, they needed it desperately.
Yeah.
Don't give me desperate.
Yeah, they needed
I'm a Dolphin fan. Get out of here.
Come on,
Oh
man.
my! Hey,
I think you guys won too, though, didn't you? Miami won, didn't
Did I?
Yeah.
Did Miami win?
they? I think so. I don't know.
I don't know what the point is.
Let's see.
I swear Tua is a double agent. But it was being at the early stages that momentum. We see a lot of momentum here, and it's from different quarters. I don't think you can really point to one aspect.
No, I mean, if you look up and down near where 18 East is, I mean, you've got beer, you've got wine, you've got a gentleman's clothing store, you've got a coffee house, you've got different, I don't know what to even call them, jewelry stores and things like that. Or
Umberto's is open.
Umberto's, yeah, Umberto Benitez, he's doing a great job in there. I think it's more his wife, she's fabulous. Umberto's a wonderful man, but I think his wife's running that place. No, I love you, Umberto. Seriously, brother.
Well, that's certainly a good housekeeping seal of approval.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He was at Art Basel last year. This guy is a serious artist. He's well known.
Oh my goodness, the stuff he
community.
paints is just unreal to me. I just absolutely love the kind of stuff that he paints, and obviously other people do too. I mean, he sells a lot, and he commissions stuff all over the place. I mean, all over the country, all over the world. Actually, he's got cruise ships and things like that he paints for them. But it's just fabulous what he does. But yeah, I pick at him though.
Well, and he picked this area as his home, and it's interesting that someone who is steeped in culture would be attracted to this area. I'm not saying it's wrong, but it's...
No, this is Avon Park in Highlands County as a whole. Lake Jackson, Lake Placid. It's a growing area just because things are going so expensive in Miami, down in that area, Hollywood and all that kind of stuff. And you can come up here and you can pick and choose where and what you want to live in. And this is like Microsoft. I mean, get in early because it's not going to be the same in 10 years. It's just not going to be able to.
They're coming.
They're coming. You said that over a year ago.
Oh, I've said it for, I've been here 15, 16 years, and I was on the ground stages, and I got a great place to live, and the area is wonderful, and I live in Southern Lake, and it is hopping now. You cannot stop the growth. I see Bagwell trucks and Yana trucks up and down all day long, bringing in concrete, bringing in wood. I mean, it's hopping. It's happening. I love it around here.
And I think there is an opportunity for us to manage this growth well, so that we don't become a Miami or a Fort Lauderdale. If you want that, there it is. There's many examples.
I'll tell you though, Sean, I'm a little bit worried that the infrastructure isn't ready for this yet. I'm a little worried about that.
Well,
I mean, you've got water, pipes, electricity. I see Pike doing a lot of work around here now, and I think that's fabulous. They're staying busy, and I think the town and the county commissioners are on top of it, I hope. Because there's a lot of work that's going to need to be done.
You need to solve the transportation issue. You need to have a county bus system.
You really do.
And frankly, it just needs to go up and down 27.
That's all it's got to do right now.
That's it.
Right
The
now.
last mile.
Maybe Ridgewood and head that way and come around up the deal and make a big loop. And I think that I agree. I agree that's something that could really be addressed soon.
And then you'll have different points where you can disembark. There's that old Walgreens, CVS, right there on 27. It's across the street.
Right.
But you also have the bingo place there. That could be a transportation hub. You would have taxis there, rickshaws. You would have a bus, an electric bus. Here you go, Avon Park, Sebring, Lake Placid. A bus that takes you from 27 to the downtown.
We joked about this a long time
it's a trolley.
ago.
Make it fun.
We
you know
talked
what? Make
about
it
this.
free.
There was a place up on 27, down on 27 from where we're at, and they used to sell those fun little trolley buses.
Yes.
And they don't have any more, but Tim Devlin's son and we joked and talked about it a little bit, not enough to get it going or anything, but buying 2 of them. And going from restaurant to restaurant. You could go from, 18 East in Avon Park, be your farthest north point, and go all the way down to Watering Hole and stop along the way. And it wasn't as much of a public transportation, but more of a bar hopping kind of thing. Fridays and Saturdays. Give them $5, jump on, jump off as many times as you wanted, from 4 to 10. and go from there.
And they'll be tipping.
Oh,
that
let me tell you,
driver.
having a
The
ball,
driver could be
having
selling
a ball,
stories, giving out coupons to Market 27, to the Highlands Theater.
Exactly.
And let me tell, that is an excellent idea because the Main Street is gorgeous right now.
It really is.
People are walking through those hoops. Families.
Literally. They're literally walking through the hoops.
We going through the barriers. Now we hopping through the hoops.
Literally,
red tape.
Park. Look, we're so poetic. We don't even try.
Not even.
All the red tape.
This is our opus. This is our magnum opus.
Oh my gosh, the red lining.
Oh my goodness.
Don't you start. Hey,
Don't I start.
Don't you start. Don't you dare
don't I
start.
start.
Better
Throw down
keep
the
it back
gauntlet.
there, brother.
That's right.
You throw down. But there's many different forces, and God bless them all that have made the mall really look nice. The city has done a great
Well, the
job.
Jacaranda is the key middle point. It's not even in the middle of the mall, but it's a place where people travel a long ways and come to the Jacaranda Hotel. And the 18 East, when I had it, benefited like you would not believe on the Jacaranda. And you know, the tap room was within walking distance after hours from me for a cocktail and music and things like that. But I mean, you can go east and west from the Jacaranda, and it's within walking distance. And it's just amazing the way that the forefathers set it up. I mean, Sebring's got its circle, and now it has a hotel. The Roanoke Hotel is there, and that's wonderful. But I mean, I just love that up and down that long street of the mall in Avon Park. It's fabulous.
And that walk is made much better when you have those connectors.
Absolutely.
You have the corner cafe.
Yeah, just getting started, and you know, you can stop at. You could have come across the street to my place. The Butlers now own it. Butler and Gibbs are now running the 18 East now and doing a great job. She has just put a feminine touch to it that I just did not have.
You had lots of ladies helping.
Oh, I did. Oh, let me tell you, my 4 women that were in there at the end were just the most absolute fabulous people in the world. The back of the house was greatest ever. And my front of the house, I mean, between Amy, Marie, Denise, and Tammy, I mean, it was just the craziest thing you ever seen. Those girls could do it all.
And you built that. And how key is it to have that team for a restaurant?
Sean, if you don't have a team, now I claim and did a lot by myself, but let me tell you, without a team behind you, you have got no chance in the world. You've got to reach out, touch all bases, put your hands out, hold on to them. Hold on to the hands that touch you. Because, I mean, you know, anybody that's ever been in a business by themselves knows that without accountants, bankers, people to help you, your staff, you're wasting your time and a whole lot of money. So, I mean, without those 4 and the 2 guys in the back, there's just no way I could have done it. No way. No way.
And how do you develop a team like that?
That's a great question.
That is. I mean, and if I told you, I'd have to kill somebody. I don't know which one of you two's going down.
Take me.
Which one of you two are going down, but
Sweet
no,
relief.
there is no answer to that. It's a magical question that can only be answered by a lot of luck. A lot of luck. You've got to have
No meditation.
a lot of crying. A lot of crying.
You're doing some of the crying.
Oh, I do. And a lot of prayer. I'm telling you, prayer answers all. I mean, you got to, you get lucky, and you go through a lot of. It's kind of like buying a used car. Some of them are good. Some of them are duds. and you hope that the next one you buy is going to get you to the next position you're going to.
Right.
And so I've had a lot of good employees. I've had some duds, and I don't know the answer to that really, Sean. I wish I did. I go through it, and next time I do it, I'll have to figure it all out again.
Well, how many of the good ones transitioned to the new ownership and management?
None of my front of the house stayed with them, but the two guys in the back they were key to them.
Okay.
They were hugely important to the Butler and Gibbs group, and they're still there and doing a great job. And as much as you may or may not think you know about a kitchen, these boys have been there. They're both older than me. And I think, well, I take that back. One is older than me, but he was with me from day one.
Wow.
And he was extremely important. Yeah, Steve Martin. We called him a dishwasher, and that son of a gun, he was way more than a dishwasher. And Calvin Thomas, he's just amazing at what he does and can do. He played it off that he didn't know how to do much, and he's full of crud.
Wow.
He's full of crud. He was bad.
I played the buffoon myself.
Yeah,
so
I get it.
It's okay to be underestimated.
Absolutely.
That's how you learn. You soak up all the knowledge, just acting like you're a peon.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how to do that.
Go ahead and get in there and be cocky in the kitchen, and it'll take you down in a minute.
But you don't need to be a Gordon Ramsay.
No, you don't. I mean, and I'm not. I'm not trained.
You don't
I don't know anything. Oh, that I do. I did do that. So if I wasn't Gordon Ramsay, I was. Who was the other guy on TV? I can't remember. Anyway, but yeah. Oh yeah. We kind of cracked the whip a little bit, but I didn't need to. At the last 3 or 4 years, after the one hurricane. And I got a hold of a couple more girls from that had moved from the coast, and another one that was just local, but she stepped in also, Amy and Tammy. It just, there was no cracking the whip. I think they cracked the whip more than I did. I mean, it was fun.
So do you think it's great to have a balance of male and female, or more female than males, or is just about?
I'm not either way. I don't know. I don't care. Come in, do your job, be good at it, and I didn't care if you're male, female, white, black, gay, straight. It did not matter to me whatsoever. Yeah, no, not at all. Not at all. That's an irrelevant question, really.
Okay.
Not to be that way, but it is.
So, how did you survive COVID?
That is, I don't know. Sean. I mean, literally, that was outside of my last 3 years. 2 years. Mm-hmm. That was the best year I ever had. COVID was just ridiculous. They never bothered me. They never came in. A few folks, and if we had something going on that probably shouldn't have, people would mention it to me. I'm like, if you're uncomfortable, please leave. Do not let this be something that is going to bother you tomorrow. And I say that to my employees. I've got a little sheet of paper, 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper that had the rules from 18 East. And the very last statement is, do not let a paycheck be your guide. If you're not comfortable, please leave. And I said the same thing at the restaurant during COVID. COVID was, people lost their lives. People got sick. People were miserable. I still got people that still can't taste, can't smell, and different things of that nature. And COVID's to blame, I'm guessing. I was fortunate. 14 years that I was there, I called out 1 2-hour day, 2 hours early, one day in 14 years.
Wow.
So COVID didn't bother me personally. I know it bothered some, and I know people lost their lives, and I'm sad about that.
Yeah.
But No, COVID didn't bother 18 East at all.
And outdoor dining, and how is that?
I didn't do it at all, ever. The city wasn't fond of it. I didn't want to push my limits. At that building, I literally owned 6 inches outside the front door, and outside the back door was 13 inches. Julie De Leon let me take out a lease on as far out over, there's a ditch there that he built. He had them build for the parking lot. And he said I could put a deck out there if I wanted to, or whatever I wanted. I just had to get it approved by the city. And I just never did. I'm too old to do this too much. I mean, I've got, we had plenty of space inside. I think Erica's putting some tables out front, and I think there's a table out back at Butler's now. And I don't see that much activity out there. I mean, this is Florida. There's only 9 wonderful days to eat outside. Between the bugs, the heat, and the hurricanes, I mean, there's only 9 days. Well, not everybody is, and those are in January. Those are the days I like. Those are the days I ride my Harley.
Folks, are you being paid by Harley?
Oh no. Yeah. This is a non-commissioned statement, so yeah.
Maybe they should be one of our sponsors.
That would work.
That would be nice.
Wouldn't y'all love to have one?
Riding on the ridge.
You don't even
Riding on the ridge.
Or we got the slow.
Rolling on the river.
Folks, you're listening to Livin on the Ridge here with the Shaman and the Shepherd. We're talking to Dave Ailstock, legendary restaurateur.
Yes.
In my own mind, if nothing else.
Look, we can say legendary. How do you become legendary? You start saying legendary.
There you go.
Okay?
There you go.
Right.
Alexander the Great. Did he start off as
Alexander the Wimpy?
No. Yeah, he was Alexander. Just Alexander.
Yeah, there you
and
go.
Then he had a publicist.
There you go.
He had a historian.
Well, then he was on the radio too, and that made him Alexander the Great. You never know what's going to come out of this after I get off of here.